I was a gangster. I was in gangs, bro. That's another layers of my life. A lot of people never know I was a gangster. Put me on a block for stand up and put a rope in a ceiling and then put the rope around my neck, brother.
As it relates to your mother, you think if I give her this year? Blessings again to my viewers and subscribers. I just want to welcome you back to the Heart, Mind and Reality series. And today we are back again from the man himself from our previous episode, Raphael. He spoke about his journey, but on this episode, we will be sharing about his childhood trauma. And today we just want to welcome the man himself, Mr. Raphael, again, as he's about to share another part of his life story. Raphael.
Yeah, man.
Highly blessed, bro.
Love and light to the
Yes,
energy
bro.
every time, man.
All the time, bro.
Give thanks, man. Thanks for having me, and
Blessings.
you're welcome in the space, bro.
All the
man.
time, bro. Thanks for that.
Yes,
yeah, man.
sir.
So, Raf, I mean, you know, previous video they speak about your embarkation and your journey and everything, you know, what causes you to change from a lot of stuff and you start to see things from a different light. But, I mean, you know, like everyone else, all that you had explained is like, you know, in your adult stage and everything, but everyone else, we have like a childhood thing that we went through, and you know, some people one is more serious than some, and
Yes.
you have a story, bro, from your childhood, something that, I mean, it's very emotional.
Yeah.
But thanks be to God, He give you the strength to really overcome that trauma. So I will give you the time now and the space, you know, just to speak to the viewers. They can just start off by introducing yourself, like, you know, your name and everything, and just give your introduction and everything, and then you just dive into the story.
Yeah, man. Ones and ones, much respect. This is Raphael, you know. Yeah, man. And yeah, the childhood days, you know, some very interesting things happen, you know. You know, and a lot of ones out there, we're adults now and we still carry those little stuff inside of us, and it really affecting our present moment, affecting our relationships, you know, affecting who we are. So we realize that we have to find a way to be a little vulnerable, you know, and transparent at the same time, so we can release to receive, we can let it go. Because when I hold on to it, it is holding on to me.
Right.
When I let it go, it has to let me go, you know. So growing up as a youth, you know, my mother, my father, they were not there as they were supposed to be, you know. Because maybe their mother and father never, you know, understand or understand how to really grow them in that type of way, you know. So they did some things where, you know, I am facing it right now, you know, but it's not their fault, you know.
Yeah. Right.
But it's my responsibility to fix things, to rescue that little boy. So viewers, you know, sometimes if you're watching and you know, you have to find a way to rescue yourself. That little boy, that little girl who have been abused and misused and refused and infused, you know, who they think that would lose. But no, look at you now, look at us now. You know, we are realizing that we have to embrace that little boy, that little girl, you know. Growing up, you know, I never grew in a steady home. My father leave me places, leave me with his friends when he wanted to go do his own thing. You know, my father was a very, you know, selfish man in a type of way. A great man in our next type of way, but the next type of way is selfish, and never did they feel him children them in a certain way and so forth. You know, them say, you know, if you talk bad about the dead, but this is not even bad or good. We just talk the reality of I experience growing up, you know. And father was a great man, but another part him never do some great things, which I may have to fix that now, because I don't hold it against him anymore. Yeah, man, him leave me with all type of people. They abuse me, they misuse me, they call me names, they say me now come out to nothing good and this and that, and you know, verbally they abuse me, physically, you know, emotionally, spiritually. They try all type of things, and they try even voodoo, I don't know. This thing started before me born. You know, in the family lineage coming down, you know, witchcraft, they try to use against each other and try to destroy, you know, each other with all of these type of entities. And, you know, so people try to destroy me from a baby growing up, because there's a purpose in my life and they never want it to fulfill because they know say me would have standing in the gap, you know, to really change all of that and to fix it. Yeah man, my father did have a friend, one of my best friends them way. Him abusing gifts, him used to some terrible things, you know, him sacrifice people, him to him entities, to him deity. You know, people come to him and him do some type of stuff with them for hold on other people, for mash up other people. And the man see me as a pure soul. My father bring me at the place where him did, where the man used to live in one parish in Jamaica. Yeah. And when I go at the place, because I'm so gifted from a liquor, I could see all of these entities in the yard, these demons we call them, or, you know, spirits, and so I could see them and I was so afraid. I never know how to use my ability, my gifts, not to be afraid and to conquer them, and I was so afraid because a lot of stuff happened in that space. One at the time, the guy wanted to use me as a sacrifice to get more power, you know. You know, he was more powerful than a ritualist, you know, that guy. So him have some entities, some deities who him work with, and him want to sacrifice me to it at the age of six. From 5, I was there from about 4 or 5, so at the age of 6 plus going there. The man called me in a place and say, "Yo, stand up on the block here, so put me on a block to stand up." And put a rope in the ceiling. And then put the rope around my neck, brother. And the man start chant some things. Start chant something I can't understand. And then deep down in me, I realize that this man wants to hang me. As a little boy, I said, because I trust him enough to do it, to stand up on the block. I didn't know what I'm about at first. But then I realize that the man put the rope on me. I say, "Man, I got hang me now." And I see him start chant some stuff, and then I'm ready to kick with the block. And me get a power in me, brother. I feel like a power come up on me, see, as a little boy. A Mike Tyson type of power. I give him a punch in his belly, man. Not even Mike Tyson punch, not really powerful like that as a little boy at the age of 6. One punch, one power punch, and him curl up on it, him feel it, and then that's the time I take the rope off of my neck and run. And when I run out of the house, because I'm alone today, the one place there, and my father there in another parish I do him thing, you know. Father never care how him child be. I never there with my mother because, you know, my father and my mother have them look at something there, so it's like them take out everything from me. And I run, and I in a bush, me for there for days, brother. Nothing, me hungry, thirsty. The rain come, the sun come, me sick, flu, fever, everything. Me have to sleep under a tree. Me sleep in a tree, in some tree crotch like that, and under some tree, and you know, for days. And when me start get hungry, me have to go in a people farm, go take out them cane and then coconut, and me also all banana. Then me have to eat all them banana, ripe banana, and so. And people discover say, "Oh, me," and they don't see me at the house. Them discover say, "Oh, this where Pops there," then call me Pops at the time, you know. And them say, "Oh, Pops, we don't know where Pops there," and he might tell lies, say Pops. Once he come back, I'm father, you know, an ex-parish at Portland, which I him caused me to run away, and then at the same community in a bush, wild and fierce, but me strong because me manage, but me still hungry. And then them start look for me and them hear what I go on. You know, me tell my brother come and look. My brother, it reached my brother in a Portland, and my brother come in a St. Thomas and hear what I go on, and then they start look for me. They couldn't find me, and when them see me, and me glance them, and my sister them see me, me took off in the bush, cause it's like something that happened to me where I'm afraid of everybody. Not even my own people, them me just call me and say, "Oh, them are all plan to get me." Because I could have see around them, I could have see where I follow them and where them into. I could have see, like if I look above their head, it's like me see this thing that's attached to them, like this entity. I control them, and I took off. And them are search for me until them finally find me and capture me, and I tell them the story. So them have to take me from that man and bring me back to Portland. Even before that time, the man will abuse me verbally and beat me for the simple things. The man will make all cornmeal porridge and put seasoned salt in my portion. And when you put if you should make some porridge and put seasoned salt in it, the seasoned salt, one look white something, brother, that taste, that make you want to throw up all your tribe and so the way it tastes. You can't drink that. And the man said, if I'm not drinking, I now get the bread, because I normally use porridge and bread, put the bread, broke up the bread in the porridge. So him do all of them look at something if they abuse me. You know, I hear stories from good source where him sacrifice a lot of people on the property and bury them there. From good source, me heard from my own mother, me heard from tons of other people. And me believe it because when I was there, I could see these souls crying out. I see them appearing to me, these entities, and me run and start bawl because me afraid, you know. And, you know, him did the same thing to other people, to close relatives of mine, even my brother. You know, him put something on them, him put a curse on them. Well, up to this day, my bigger brother, it's still about him. It's still a follow him. And him always talk about it. And now me I listen to him and I realize, yo, this man, now me know where I go on. And now me know my job. Me know what me need to do. To break all of them something from the family higher. You know, and sometimes I remember about it and so forth, yo, tears have a forward from my face because me I say, yo, John, no, I saw me I got release, you know, and then me start deal with it, me start renounce and denounce all of these things, brother, you know.
In this time space, Raphael, the question I want to ask, because you know you see your father did, you know, my mother never in anything, so they didn't believe. Where was your mother at this time?
All right, one at the time when I can remember, my mother they live in Portland, my father live in Portland as well. And then, but when my father bring me to this man in St. Thomas, my mother was in Portland. And she know where I'm going, but it's like she never compelled to do anything. It's like she just leave up everything. Because she did handle a little thing what them do to her too. You know, my father bring her down there, the same place. To mess up her life. She not leave him and them something, they do something and friend and do something to my mother. It's like it changed her whole mindset, yo. And I say, yo, why my father? And one of the things, you know, my mother, I know, because when we talk to my mother would want to help me, but it's like something that makes she can't even get to reach out to me, you know. And because she tell me some story where my father put things in her porridge for kind of get her, or he want to get her, and it end up catch me. It's like my mother took up the porridge and I even feed me from fear porridge. Where my father already put some stuff in her. And then right away I start vomit and shit same time. I don't know if you can use that word, vomit and poo same time. And it's like me the whole tribe come out and my mother start get panic now and my mother tell me the story, me a little baby. And rush me to the hospital at Port Antonio there. Because we live around a Jungle Gully, Falkland in time. And on the way to the hospital, my mother see her brother come when I know nothing about the story. And the brother look at my mother and say, oh, so him try to get you and he catch your son. Him try to get you, but your child get it. Give God thanks because him life was saved. And by the time my mother reach up, then me get alright. Because like the man see where I go and speak over my life. You know, it's like a spiritualist or a powerful man who have the spirit of God and know things. And then I saw me regain my strength and me never dead because I could have mashed me up. Because everything have come out, you know, all blood and something there. And me poo at the same time, me vomit at the same time. My mother tell me the story. And tons of more story my mother tell me, and I used to see these things coming at me and I pointing at them and say, Mama, Dada, I used to call my mother Tata. I said, Tata, there. And my mother said, don't be afraid, and she just embraced me at the time. But she was under a spell, brother, so she couldn't do much, you know. She was controlled because my father bring her at the place. I want to tell you this, my father always come out of the house. We used to live in a board house in Long Road. You know, a little out of Port Antonio, and my father always come out in the night and go stand up in the yard. And then, you know, me afraid me on the bed cover under the sheet as a little youth. And then one night time, I peek through the window. When him get up out of the bed in the night, I wake up and peek through the window and see him out there. And then when I look out there, I could see these things like they just come down out of mid-air and they just surround him, like about 3 or 4 or 5 sometimes. These entities, they take on form and they can change form, you know, round him and him just stand up. So I was so afraid of me, I wonder what that. But now me I realize more, you know, me I realize more now what those things were, you know, and those things still exist. And I see those things trying to take over the generation and then trying to come at me because they know I am the one who is chosen to be in the gap to change all of this, bro. and as me fight and destroy one, you know, with word sound power, or with the word of God, or with the power that in me, then more come. So I realize that, hey, this is a spiritual warfare, you know, principalities and powers in high and low places, you know. So that's why, and they are here for ages and for sages, you know. And so right now, I have to take the responsibility to fix, to heal myself, to heal my family tree, to rescue that little boy that who have been abused, you know, or traumatized, you know, and who are going through all the karma and the generation issue. Because when my ancestors eat the sour grape, it nudged the children's teeth. You have one saying like that. My ancestors eat the sour grape and it nudged my teeth. What my father and mother do and their father and mother, and me to affect right now, is the children, you know, this generation. And not everyone is ready and willing to stand in the gap. It's not something I wanted to do. I'm choosing to do it, and I realize that I just have to do it. If I don't do it, it'll get worse for my generation. So something, enough is enough. Someone have to stand up for it now, you know. But that day, brother, and many other times I see some death row come my way where me can't believe me going at the face of death and come out of it. Me see me fall from a ackee tree, literally fall. And then in a snap of a finger, my entire life flash in front of me. I pick ackee from my neighbor at Portland, and then, because me see everything before me go in I3, when me go in I3, the same thing happen. In like that, it's like my past, present, future life flash in front of me. I could see everything in less than that. And then me decide, say, yo, I no time for me go yet. And me just do like that. When me do like that, bro, I feel like a mighty wind, a mighty rushing wind. Just goes whoop, engulf me and just push me up back. The people that were picking the ackee, they couldn't believe they cover them out, they're speechless. I shoot up back way up in at the top of the tree and I grab on a limb. And there was no limb where I was standing in the tree before. The limb I was standing and break and I was going down. And you know, it take a few seconds to go down and then a power just engulf me and push me up back. Man, that story, bro. So all of them look at something and show me that I am here and I have to do the job, bro. I have to do the job.
With all this, Raphael, your mother and your father, they still alive?
My father passed on, you know, and my mother is still alive.
Before, at what age your father passed?
I think when I was about 19.
19.
Yeah.
Before your father passed, did you ever forgive him?
No. When him passed, I didn't know how to forgive him. I didn't know what to do. And since I started, you know, be more aware of things now, then I start realize that John Star, you know, me have to forgive my father. I can't hold it because me kind of vicious when I start realizing what my father do. I'm kind of vicious about him, and now me have to say, oh. And I think me still have some more work to do to finalize the forgiveness of him, because sometimes I can sense some things and I realize, say, me need to release some other parts of things, so me have to really totally forgive him by taking full responsibility for these things, so me can just be free from all of this. Right. And it is happening.
As it relates to your mother, you think you forgive her this year?
That's a great question. I forgive my mother. I don't know if there's something else I need to do, but the reason why I say that, I want to be so close to my mama. I respect my mama, she allowed me to even be here, you know, she could have bought me, you know. And in spite of everything where happened, she was under a spell, she was under, you know, she was controlled. So with that knowledge, I must progressively forgive her. Or I don't think I have anything against her. It's just that I never grow with my mother. And I believe that when a man never grow with a mother and get that motherly nurture, that comfort, because she's like a comforter in the Holy Spirit is a comforter and a nurturer. It's like a motherly love. I never get that from her. So, and I don't meet anyone like any female who really give me that in replacement for my mother. So now I have to heal myself from that so I can be close to my mother. I forgive her, but I want to be so close to her, bro. Because I don't want she pass and I don't build that bond before she pass.
At this time now, you guys have a relationship?
Yeah, so it's not, as I say, we have a relationship, but it's like this. It's like I am here, she's here. I will check up on her because I care about her concern. But that close mother and son love, that's where I'm not at. And I want that, I desire it. And I have to really find a way how I can build a bond that I never have with my mother, because it's not too late. She's still alive, and you know she have to reach that. She have to let her realize that she need to reach that place as well, where she can start embrace me. You know, because I've never gotten that from her. And even if it never happened, I have to just find a way to just heal myself on my own from that, and then and then God or the universe will provide someone who will.
So do you know what is the cause of the hindrance?
I think it's all a bits and pieces of everything that happened. We never grew up with my mother fully when I was a baby, and what my father did to her, and some things that she even involved in that she's holding on to now that she have to release. And you know, I'm saying this out there because this is just what it is. You know, this is not speaking down on my mother or my father. A lot of ones have been affected with these generation things. You know, daughter, what them not talk to them mother and them father. So I have to find a way to break that to mend that bond. You know.
Where is your mother living now?
She live in a place called St. Thomas, you know?
St. Thomas.
Yeah, man.
I mean, it's a touching story, and I know what it is like, you know, mother. There's nothing like a mother, bro.
Yes, bro.
You know, there's nothing like a mother. Because when you can lose, I always look at this, you can lose a grandparent, you can lose a aunt, a uncle, a sibling. You have more than one, but you only have one mother.
Yeah.
You know, at this point, I would really give you my advice, like, to be honest, just make a trip and give your mother a visit. Have a conversation with your mother.
Yeah.
You know, because at the end of the day, you want to get to that level where you and your mother have this closeness, but there's a hindrance.
Mm-hmm.
And as I said earlier, you feel like it's because there's a lot still holding on to.
Yeah.
And at this stage that you're at now, I believe that you, to me, based on how you talk, me think you let go. Right? Me think you really release yourself from these things, but there's still the hindrance there that is causing, you know. Maybe your mother at the point, maybe what she's in herself right now, me feel like wherever she is right now, maybe she has said, boy, should I want you on her? Maybe your mother said the same thing as you.
Yeah.
Because maybe if somebody asked her the same question, maybe she said, boy, we just there saying, but we're not really this close. You know why? Because both of you have that same thing. Maybe your mother know, your mother say, you know, say, boy, what's her name? What she call her?
She called me Pops.
Alright, maybe she say, you know, say, Pops. Boy, when me do Pops, you know, me no think Pops can forgive me, and your mother maybe not forgiving herself.
Yeah, that's very interesting. That's
you know?
right. Yeah.
So maybe at this point, you know, your mother would have glad to have a mother-son relationship, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I can guarantee you this, bro. If you find your mother right now, just by giving even your mother a hug, maybe you see how she break down in tears.
Mm-hmm.
And all the energies start to release.
Yeah.
Because right now your mother maybe is battling with unforgiveness by not forgiving herself.
Yeah.
Not you, you know.
Yeah.
Herself, because she, remember, you know, a parent duty is to protect a child.
Yes. Yeah.
And within herself now, she's saying that she never gave you that protection that you needed at the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So right now where she is, she feel like she feel you, bro. So you as a bigger person, or as a big grown man now, you just have to find him. I mean, I was say like a phone call. Find your mama.
Yeah,
when
man.
last you see your mother in person?
It's quite a while. I only keep in touch with phones and.
No, I mean like physically.
No, it's a month now. Like very long time. Like more than a year.
Give your mother a visit, bro.
Yeah.
You only have one mother, brother. Whatever happened in the past, you're still there. You're never dead. And even say when time the thing that happened to you, she still move with you. Take you to the hospital. Even though you say when they did St. Thomas and all of these ritualistic stuff that happened to you and whatever, she never like whatever. And it's the same thing. Maybe I wish they under the spell. Because when people under spell, them cannot operate in them true self, brother.
Same.
So she within herself never want this to happen to you. But because of what your father done to her, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because of what your father done to her, it's like she couldn't move to the rescue of Pops. Because there was an hindrance. Maybe she want to move, but there is two vice.
Yeah.
The vice of the devil says stay, the vice of God says go. She was in a battle, bro, because of what had happened. Forgive your you forgive her. I'm not gonna say forgive your mother.
Yes, I believe I do.
Yeah, just that gap there, close that gap, bro. Get
Yeah,
closer.
man. Yeah.
You know, reach out to your mother, get closer, bro. Because as me say, we only have one mother.
I'm glad I said that because, you know, I mean, we would talk to her on the phone, but sometimes when me take long for call, like, me not really keep up with calling for check up on her, she will call me and she say, you can't call me, you know, she still find it in her heart for really
It goes
call
back
me.
again,
So
you hear?
it go back to where the I say,
to you is that your mother don't again say, you know, your mother unforgive herself. She can't forgive herself because she feel you as her son. That is why you know your mother head right now. Pops, me feel you. And right now, maybe if she take up her, maybe a lot of times the mother maybe take up her phone, dial a number and just come off like, because she say, boy.
Yeah.
Because she can't forgive herself. So you need to give her that assurance now. You need to find her and give her that assurance. Say, Mommy, it is well.
Yes.
It is well.
Yeah, man. That's why I made the on a journey. This is a part of the journey for really put them, mend them things there together and, you know, fill the gap
journey.
again.
Remember, it's a healing journey.
Yeah. Yes, man.
Trauma from the past, no make that get the best of you and the future and the present to come. The present and the future to come. No make it, don't make that overshadow the blessings, bro.
Yes,
because you see that little ignorance between you and your mother now, you might not know, you know.
Very important.
That can cause a lot of blockage, you know.
Yeah.
But you see the moment you go and you two get back close and start to connect with a friend, we see how things start to work.
Yeah, man, because mama, that's enough for true.
That's mother, bro.
Yeah, man, no matter
and
what
as me say, you say it earlier, a lot of things that was happening. That's the reason I asked you, where was your mother at this time? I'm glad you give the explanation because a lot of people might think, say, where your mother did the way your mother was under a spell.
Yes, I.
And even though your father allowed that fear, I mean, dead and gone at the time, you couldn't forgive him, still have it in your hand now to say, no, forgive me, father. Because you're still here. You're still alive and well, you overcome that, and right now you are in the gap to, you know, just take your family out of some things, bro, like some curse and all of these things. So you now have to be that one where just tell yourself, I'm going to be mature enough. Give your mother that reassurance. Make your mother know, say, Mommy, it is well.
Yes, I. Yeah, man.
Tell your mother to unforgive herself, bro. When you talk to her, say, Mommy, forgive yourself, man. Me not have nothing against her. Whatever happen, you never have no control over it. She need to get that release.
Yeah, man. And I'm glad I said that because it come across me if you really give her a visit, but me never like really focus on it like some you do it immediately. But now I said that it's like, reinforce things. So this will make me even put more speed in my effort for really go see her because that was a plan. But it's like, you know, it me still put it off because as I said, this endurance this thing.
Man, yeah.
So I'm glad say you could have come here and said this because I have to get it well with my family. I have to fix every little thing, bro, like that. And with my mother, one of the greatest part because, you know, that can end a lot of stuff because no matter what, you know, mama, whatever happen, and I just have to just make sure I get it right.
In all this situation, Raphael, I know this is something you maybe thought about already, you know, but me not just need a answer for this. Me need an honest answer, like, from you.
Yeah.
When all that happened, the whole ritual stuff and everything, do you have any regret it happened?
At one point I want to. No, I don't. Because if it never happened, I wouldn't be this today. If it never happened, maybe someone else would have, maybe it would happen to someone else and maybe it wouldn't deal with it. Maybe it would carry on. So I'm glad it happened I don't want to say in my favor, but I'm glad it happened where I am concerned, where I now realize that I need to do something about it because I have other family members and brothers and sisters where things happen to them like this. If I should go in details, it's similar and some of them even worse. But they are not realizing that they need to fix things. They're just living with it. And then they will, you know, God forbid, they will pass it on to their children. But knowing that I realize this now, I will even change it for them. So that, because I'm healing my generation. So once it is done, they will even be okay too, you know. So me live for no regret things anymore, whether I good or bad, because it happened to me for a reason, for me to be here now and for me to change it, to fix it, to break it, you know.
And you know, Raphael, a lot of people out there, them have the notion that there is no such thing as witchcraft or voodoo, as what them call it, or whatever, you know, because them just feel like it don't exist. you know.
Yeah.
What do you have to say to somebody like that?
When you feel that way, it is comfortable because it actually deceiving you for you to think that it's not exist. So it will continue to exist and continue to manipulate and control you. But the fact that you realize that this thing exists and it is so, then you will be aware how to deal with it even in your life. Because it wants you to believe that it doesn't exist for you, so it can take more root, take more ground, and destroy the whole generation. You know, the same thing keep repeating. It does exist because my personal self-experience or experience, I see it first and I see the evidence. It happened to me. There are a lot of stories I could tell, but you know, this is just a summary of something. It does exist because it happened to me. People try to get me out in different ways with witchcraft. People go to place to get me out, to destroy my life. And when they go to the place, the person that they go to, the witch or the wizard, they say, hey, take back your gifts. Go. We can't touch no one here. No one is specially protected. No one is specially guided. Go somewhere else. And then they go, because I get the information. Somehow I get the information leaked to me that was happening by more than one source. And I see it by myself. When I go to bed, I dream. And I see these things, and my mother come and show me things, other people, and they go to other places to get me out. And for years, these things oppress and suppress me. They tried to possess me, but they couldn't because I was protected. But it never stopped them from oppressing me and suppressing me, you know, like a thorn in my flesh, like a demon nagging me, trying to penetrate, trying to destroy my whole life. I see them show up both in this physical realm and in the spiritual realm, in the dream world. And I fight for years. I fight these entities, these demons, and these things from, you know, the generation thing keep attacking me. And I see them. People try, even currently speaking, I encounter witches and wizards who abuse their gift, and they try to harness my energy, they try to destroy me, they try to manipulate me, try to stop my progress, and I have to deal with them. I have to speak words, sound, power against it. I have to stop it with the power that is invested in me, and I destroy it. So witchcraft, it does exist. It happened to me in many different ways from I was a child growing up. When you're chosen to break your generation problems, all of these things gonna come at you one after the other, and it's for you to fight it one at a time.
All right. So after your brother, because your brother was the one who came for you, right?
Yes.
And he took you to Portland.
Mm-hmm.
So what was life like after that now?
Yeah, it's like I feel ease. I feel like a pressure was ease because I was out of the environment. But those things still happen in a different way. They still find me. I was out of the situation for the moment, and I feel a little ease, you know, because I've been protected, I've been trained. It was like I'm on training ground from a child preparing for this stage now. And then from that level, then something else transpired, something else conspired, something else started up. Because, you know, I overcome that one. They never get to sacrifice me to his deity, to his demons, to get more power to do what he's doing. Because he has been doing that with a lot of people. And then that failed, so they have to try something else. And other entities, other demons use other people to get at me, you know, to destroy my life completely, to let me go insane, you know, to shut down my purpose, to physically kill me, you know. My own family tried to kill me with demons, and it ended up kill them. It ended up backfire on them, and they suffer it. And I never, back in the days I rejoiced, but now I give thanks. I don't even rejoice anymore. I give thanks that I am here today to tell the story. I am here today to do what I need to do. Those who wanted me dead, they are out of the way, and it's because they are supposed to, because they're trying to destroy someone that is chosen to make a difference in this generation, to help people and to bring awareness to people so that they can help themselves, you know. So again, when you're chosen, you're going to be protected, and it has been happening presently, because look, the healing process is a journey, and currently speaking, different things have been happening, different things, but I'm more capable, I'm more in the position to sight them when they come, to see them and to deal with it. They never stop, bro. They never stop until they all destroy, and they can't destroy. You see, when you know that you are called for a reason. When you really know for yourself, then the war is on. It's not a bed of roses. People are spiritual and enlightened, and so they think it's something to be cocky about or something to boastful.
It's a battlefield, a warfare.
Why it just started at that time? You start see problems in your own life where you have to fix it. One at health issue, spiritual issue, emotional issue. Bro, sometimes I day man I'm a weep. I just start cry. Whole heap of book go and run down. I don't even know why I cry, but I just start it, but I know say something I release. And then after I start realizing, oh, something just click where I realize, say, oh, I'm just free from this past event that I've been holding on to. Because I hold on to it and it hold on to me. And now I realize I have to let it go, so the resistance going to be less, and then it have to let me go. And I'm free to rejoice. Yeah, man.
Yeah, you know, I like how you say that after you cry, or you feel free, because a lot of people still don't understand the power of tears.
Yeah.
You know, tears is something that whenever you go through stuff and you realize you start to cry tears,
yeah,
like literally tears, like you find yourself in deep crying. After that moment of tears, you just feel yourself like a lot of things just root up.
Yes, man.
Negative things just root up. The situation, it just root up and just free you right there. So, right? The name Raphael, was it a name given by birth or is that alias name?
Yeah, it is what we call an alias name. I'm inspired to take on that name. You know, actually, my name, my system name is Richard Anthony Henry. Oh. So that's R-A-H. So I used to go by the name. Yeah, I used to go by the name Ra. It's not even an accident or coincidence. Yeah. It's a reason. I used to go by the name Ra, and then I realized that hey, I am fiery, I am flammable, I am anointed, whatever I want to term it. I'm just saying, you know, I have that power in me, like fire shut up in my bones. So I spell the F-Y-A-H, Raphael. And I learned from someone from Israel that in Israel, Rapha mean healer, and Yah mean God. Like Yahweh, Yah mean God in Hebrew.
Healing God.
Yeah, so put it together, you get healing God, and everything does add up. It's like I'm healing myself. You know, using the power, the God that is in me. I'm finding ways to use the herbs, you know, to help myself and to help other people. So Raphael, healing God. Wow. So it's just everything just tying because that's the journey. You know, I am healing, you know, from these things. And I'm standing strong on the solid rock. I am. So I mean,
right.
Yeah, man.
So you said that, you know, after you went to Port Antonio, when your brother came and took you from the situation there, took you out of the situation, it's like families start to turn against you and everything. How did you cope going to school? Because I know you have to, you know, go to school and everything. How do you manage in your school years?
Man, I was a pretty dunce. They say about pretty dunce. When I go to school, I never like school for true. Naturally, I just never like go to school. For the whole school term, I go to school 30 days, like what, about a month.
For a term?
For a term.
Oh.
But my get up, then we give me my lunch money when they can prepare something for me because they never have it like to send me to school like that. I used to get $2 from my lunch money, a paper $2. I could buy a patty and a cocoa bread and a box juice and a greater cake from that still, you know. And, you know, sometimes I'll scandal bag, me have to carry my book in our school and them laugh after me. Oh, you can't buy a bag, scandal bag. They used to bully me and them something. So a lot of trauma, a lot of abuse, bro. They bully me, they used to trim me head ball because then they can't afford if you keep trimming me all the while. So they shave me head ball and one of the schoolboys just come around and cover up my head, my eyes, and a beer slap in my ball head. Beer slap. So me traumatized even from the school days. Me skull school. When me go to school, me just go in the bush with some other ones like me when I want to go in a class. And we go in a people banana walk, then coconut walk, and when school over, we just fit in like say, we are go home now. And we walk, go school and walk, come 3 miles go, 3 miles come. You know, when I used to go to Mansion Hill, all age in Portland, you know. So we strong and fit and healthy same way, because we walk in the sun and, you know, we keep active. But I never liked school. I wasn't learning in school. You know, when teacher put something on the board, me don't know, me, I be a copy. If you write something, I watch where you write and I write it. I go there, be a wrong bang. If you write your name, I write it. You know, because my parents, they never intellect like that for really go through certain things and teach me how to spell. And so my brother will come for me where them try to mash up where, you know, him have to go through this. And him alone used to teach me to spell and teach me to read some simple stuff from some little reading book back in the days. And now my brother can't even do that. It's something when he used to teach me from, my brother used to teach me, you know. And now the same something when he used to teach me from, I'm more have to teach him. Him no know them again. Then try to mess up my brother. Him get a lick. And me know say me I say this, if you know say him bright days are come. Him have to go through that. And him have a genuine heart when I go check him at Portland, him glad to see me and all of that, and him want the best for me. But there's this thing. And it happen in a lot of family. Yes. My brother can't teach me the same something right now when he used to teach me. But when you see me still reason conscious and so forth, but you know, if you pay attention to him, you can realize that there's something, you know? Yeah, man. So out of the whole school term, 30 days, when they check it up and now they realize that be a skull school, you know, and things. So you never take it serious because of, you know, the whole, when something is happening in your life, it's like, it controlling you, you know, it make you do things, unusual things. When we should have be a class, me gone in a one time one ranger run we down with him gun, because we're going at this big property where we put coconut and banana plant up, and we are thief banana, we have to run and jump one fence and hide, because the ranger accompanying him ass with him gun. But he realized that we are children, but he still run down for scare we, you know. And we run, you know what I mean? And
so your school days when, as we say, never want to go to school, you never have the desire for school or anything, you feel like that has stemmed from what did happen to you in St. Thomas?
Yeah.
Like, for example, like you feel like that situation was also a part to blighted your future, your youth growing up?
That's a good question. I look at it two parts. I think that contribute to it as well. Because, you know, when you have all of these heaviness on you, this burden, you know, these attachments from what I go through, it's like me not have that free flow if you really partake with other people, if you, you know, participate with them and be in a classroom and learn and so forth. But my parents don't really know if they really go through my homework and teach me anything. But and the second way I look at it, you know, because now how I look at school now, I don't have problem with learning and so forth, but the curriculum and the information that they give in school, most of it brainwashed and twisted, because even history is, or they teach it is not really so. So maybe I was discouraged from a little child, so that, you know, because if you should ask me now if I should go back to school, I would say no. If I should go back to school, I would approach it in a different way, not like how the system presented to me, because the curriculum is corrupted, you know. You're not saying you're not supposed to learn to read and write, but what they teach us, they don't teach us anything about ourselves, you know, and how to be our own boss and how to deal with suicidal thoughts and emotional issues, you know. They were prepared from basic school to university is a preparation for you to go and work for the system. Most people have their degree right now, they don't even can't get a job. Some start do their own little business, they start realizing that they need to do their own stuff, you know. So I'm just saying, you know, so I think it is both. That contribute to it, what I go through. You know, I couldn't be around people like that. You know, I have to sometimes I be by myself in the bush for days, like school in school, and then I meet up. I influence other boys, and other boys start joining me. And we start in the bush until school over, you know, hide from class. Sometimes they catch up with me and they bring us to the teacher, and the principal will come and beat us in our hand middle, Miss Phillip. You know, may her soul rest in peace. Nice lady, but you know, she will realize that we're calling school and she beat us all out her hand. If we miss it, we get 2. If she slap at us and we miss that leather belt, we get 2 for it. So we have to kind of dash them a little so they can just go on the fingertip, and because you know, that's how they used to punish us. And make all our A's and our feet would stand in the front of the class. Yeah, man. But I have no regrets of anything at this moment.
Right.
It all happens for a reason. That's why we could even have in this wonderful reasoning. Yeah. You know, to help someone's out there who, now be, now open up a little, you know.
Yeah. And the thing is, Raphael, I know in our previous interview, I know we spoke about your spiritual journey.
Yes.
But you know, with all this that happened, you know, because we are coming down to the end of this one now, I just want to get to the whole conclusion of when did you become a member of the church, like get baptized and start to go to church and everything? At what age group, and what inspired you to do so?
Yeah, man. So back in the days, you know, there's a thing I have to say to really get to that too. That nobody, 99% of people who know me don't know, because I'm good at keeping things in. But now I realize that, come on, let it out. Who want to judge me? I feel in business. You know, I just being vulnerable right now, you know.
Right.
So when I was a little boy growing up, you know, parents used to go to church and so I have to follow them and so on. Yeah, I don't want to do it. But, you know, since I started realize things on my own, I made a choice, you know, to go, because based on the teaching and how I was, you know, how things was presented to me, you know, I feel fearful that if I don't do this will go happen to me, I go to hell and all of that. So I say, oh, I don't want to go to hell, you know, so I go and do it out of fear. It's best to do things out of love instead of fear. Because you can do the right thing out of fear but get a bad result. But if you do that same thing out of love, you're more clear on what you're about, and then the result going to be great for you, you know. So back, I was a gangster. I was in gangs, bro. That's another layers of my life. A lot of people never know I was a gangster. I used to be in gangs. A lot of my friends, them dead off by the guns. Because how I grew up, I find comfort and security and acceptance among people who are gangsters and bad boys, because my parents never did it for me. So I start dwell around the wrong groups, you know, start getting involved with things, you know, having guns. And I never say this thing openly, but this all lead up to the question we asked, so I start go. And then, you know, so to sum it up real quick, in 1999, 29th of October, 29th of October, year 2000. You know, me already in gangs of friends and so forth. We go on robbery. We rob someone of their position, of their things. I had the gun. I stick him up. My friend have a big knife. And we plan to rob this person. I was influenced. No excuses. I still choose to succumb to the influence. Because, you know, them all say, beat it on you, you're not even strong, because it make me a back out, because me they want back out. Because I say, I know, I see what I go, but I still take the influence and go rob. When I go rob, we go rob, somebody see we, and I know say someone say, I'm pastor of a person see we. I rob the man, and pressures watch them. Back in the days when me young and naive, the man I go through a cell and watch him and we rob the man to rotted. And I say, I know. And then we run and hide. Think everything okay. Take somebody watch him and run and hide. The man who see we will tell people in our community, and the people then come down, then find what would they, because they know we base more time, and then come. People then grab we star. And they end up get back to watch them. The people then grab we. Mean about 20 at the time, a year 2000. Then grab we. People then beat you, brother. And when somebody when I come into we know, because they know them I say, Pops are not the type of person. And them right, are the influence, but this is not for me really learn a great tough lesson for true. And so it happened, and then we get charged for it. We go jail. We go prison. Prison one next story.
Gun charges.
Gun charge. And that one next story, I just summarize it, because I forgot a part to tell you how the prison life. I never share this. I say one day I have to share them something in details for people know. And we go jail. My charge get parole. You spend half a sentence, I have to spend the whole full sentence. So
how long you spend?
3 years and 4 months, I call like 40 years, because 1 day is like 7 days in a prison. And prison on bed of roses. That's why I tell you, say, yo, John, when you know for true. And then I go there, yo, I want rough. And when I get visit, it's worse. If you not get visit from your family, you have to eat the prison food when it's good. And when you eat, it's like your stomach a crawl, it's like your whole health a deteriorate and mash up, you know. And I plan, say, hey, when I come around, we are going to kill. Because when you're in prison, if you don't make you better, it make you worse and dangerous more than before. And I plan to say all of them people, I picture how I kill them in some secret way. But that's how just growing and just kill them one by one. I mean, serious. Me have a list of all of the one them where and some of them were even I do things too where I beat me and so. Some of them even worse than we. Them a thief too and robber. I wasn't a thief and a robber. I just get caught up in a moment to learn a lesson. Because me chosen so that it have to happen to me, you know. And thing. And then me a plan say, yo, we'll kill them, we'll get worse because we have links so we can get guns. That a easy thing for happen in Jamaica or anywhere in the world. I would say, yo, we'll kill them. I mean, and we plan how we do it. But something changed with me to my brother after my transfer from GP, General Penitentiary, to gun court because I well behaved and so them throw a gun charge and bring me to a place, upward camp place called gun court. You know, a little more easy institution, but still same prison treatment, you know. And then we join a rehabilitation program, start learn English and maths, you know, science, life science, biology, and then because something that one brother in a society see we and believe in a way, and then come in at the institution and then invest in some prison where want to change them life. The system not really rehabilitate no one. It's just a private brother who see us and believe in us. Came in the institution, used his money to buy some computer system, set up a little computer lab where we start learning the basic maths and English and life science, you know, and how to really change from what, you know, the things that we were involved in. Because those things doesn't make us who we are. Those are just some attachments we take on to because of circumstances and situation. So when that happened now, you know, me meet a wonderful brother in the church who got through in the prison, were really in charge for something very dangerous, you know, and he changed his lifestyle. Something changed him for the good, and I link up with him, and that's how we start going to the church. Church people come inside in the prison. We have a little chapel there, and Sundays and Saturdays they will come, and sometimes you know on a Wednesday, and you know they teach us how to be a better person. Cause they never mean any harm, you know. You know they teach us how to be greater and how we can rehabilitate ourselves. So when we go into society, we don't have to be worse, or the same person will be better. So when I come out now to Port Antonio, someone invited me to Backer Factory Church, New Testament Church of God. Right. And then I go there and, you know, I feel good being among there. As I go there, I start playing the drum as well, you know, because I like to play I used to play the drum in the prison. That's where I learned to play the drum. And then I go there and, yeah, it's you know, and that's my journey. So I don't really bash church, my Christian people and all of that. You know, everything is for a reason, you know. So my journey going through all of that, this is where I'm at now, telling the story. You know, and I'm grateful for the journey, for all the faces, all the layers, all the steps that I've been through. So, yeah, man.
Yeah, Raphael, you know, I mean, your story, you have a story, bro. And life has been a journey for you. And I just want to say that, you know, despite the journey, a lot of bumps, a lot of potholes, a lot of rough roads, a lot of hills, valleys, you name it, but you managed to overcome. I believe that you are here for a purpose, you know, and just continue to do what you are doing, continue to stay on that positive part, that healing part, whatever the gift that God instilled in you, continue to use that to heal the nation, you know, continue to use his creation to heal the people, continue to do what you are doing because you've been through a lot, bro, you know, and I mean, just my last thing to say to you is that your mother, just reach out to your mother. You know, me just have a leader because it been sit on me, you know. Just reach out to her because, as I said earlier, bro, you forgive your mother. I can't say that. You forgive her a long time.
Yes.
Your mother also forgive you. But the thing is, to me, what me I feel is that your mother no forgive herself.
Yes.
Right? She want to reach out to you, but she afraid because she feel like say maybe if she bring up even that situation to you, might get angry at her or maybe shun her again and your mother don't want to lose her. So my advice is reach out to your mother, you know. Just give her that reassurance. Reassure her that, mommy, everything good, everything is fine. Reach out to her, you know. Me give her that advice, and me just want to say thanks again, bro, for the strength. Thanks for sharing your story, you know. Me know your story I got touch a lot of people, because you know people out there go through for them own thing as well. So me just hope somebody out there can hear your story and can also move on from there. So if them have anything in them, we keep them and then can move up, you know. Right. So we just want to thank you again, and to my viewers and subscribers, I just want to thank you again for watching the Heart, Mind and Reality series with Raphael. You heard his story, and I just want to thank you for listening. Remember to share, comment, like and subscribe. Raphael, my brother, blessings again. Give thanks. Stay upon the journey.
Yes,
right? Blessings. Peace.
Love and light.
Love and light.
Yeah, man.
Bless.